I just wanted to get a close to that.
So, Garden, is that rest recording? Is that you listeners?
It's Garden Line.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Sunday Vape Lounge with myself, Chris Reviews, and somewhere in the background is Nicole. She's away and serving a customer at the moment. For that. And if there's anybody in chat, give us a shout. Say hello.
Not for that, we don't
For myself.
suppose we have it for the NRG tank, we don't fit that.
Nobody.
No, like I said, you guys got to up around the corner, because we don't stock that rest of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's good, that'll.
Sorry about that.
Alright, sure thing.
Thanks.
Got somebody I'm watching. Hiya Woody. How are you, mate? Welcome. Come in, sit down, have a seat, relax. Oh, funny shop's too loud. Can't hear me.
Hi.
Is that any better now, Craig? Because whenever I speak, I'm filling up the mic. Any better now, Craig? Just waiting delay coming through. So say hi, anybody that's there. I do know that from Wednesday night there was a couple of people who watched the show but didn't chat. And they were too scared to chat basically. Bunny, can you imagine?
Yeah.
That? Somebody's too scared to chat when I'm about. Can you picture that?
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, you've no need to be scared. Come on.
Hiya, Maggie.
Hey, Maggie.
So yeah, so if you're there, give us a wee shout out, people. We're all but one big family in here. You know, I am
Yes.
Mr. Summerfield. Yeah,
Hi, Andy.
we're all one big family in here, and you know, if you don't know anybody, you soon will get to know. Just remember, didn't know any of these folks either. Still don't know Woody. Get to meet him next Saturday.
Yes, the vape meet next Saturday. Get your asses down here to my glorious emporium.
Yeah, so just a little plug for the Ballymena Vape Shop. It's got a vape meet. Ballymena's first vape meet next Saturday night. Should be good for a laugh. You never know, it might even go live for those who can't make it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually, I hadn't even thought about that.
The ones over in England and everything else. Yeah, we're probably clashing with some other shows and somewhere else, but it's a special event. It's a one-off.
Well, there's not usually much on a Saturday night, is there?
Pete's on. Andy, yeah, I know it's a wee bit too far for you to travel. There's free beer.
Sorry, Andy, Roy's running a minibus. I'm sure he could swing by and pick you up.
Haven't heard more about that minibus yet.
Well, fire Robert a message. Find out what's happening. Hey, Ryan.
Yo, Ryan. Haven't been to the shop yet to post the stuff across to you. No, I need a box.
Well, you're not getting it posted today anyway, sure, it's a Sunday.
I would do, because Hermes does.
Oh, I suppose they do work on a Sunday, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because it goes through Drew's shop.
Yeah.
Hiya, Craig. Yes, we like to try and be drama free on this channel.
Yeah, well, that was the whole point. You know.
Mr. Lecky, how are you?
Hiya, Dave.
So yeah, but there was a wee bit of drama on Wednesday night, folks. Not caused by us, but that's been nipped. Oh, sat in the sun. Oh, cheers, Ryan. We're stuck. We've got rain. There was a wee bit of drama on Wednesday night, but that's been all nipped in the bud. And I had a chat with the other people. So we're not going to carry the drama on. They may want to if they can, if they want to. That's up to them. But as far as we're concerned with Vape Lounge NI, it's done and dusted.
Yep.
Good afternoon, UK Andy. How are you?
Hi, Andy.
So now we've got a couple more in. Is the stream running? How's the stream running, folks? I've got folks. Yeah. How is the stream? I've gone back to using OBS instead of using XSplit to see how it goes, because I was getting a little bit of high CPU usage, which was causing a wee bit of buffering, which wasn't making it very pleasurable for you good folks in chats.
Yeah, Maggie says the stream's nice and clear.
And how are you feeling today, Maggie dear?
Yeah, did you enjoy your nice dinner out with Sammy Lynn yesterday? Did you hear Sammy Lynn won her singing contest the other day?
Awesome! I did see it on Facebook, but there's probably good folks in Steam. Yeah, Maggie's steaming, probably Andy. But congratulations, Sammy Lynn, doing your parents proud there, BCR and Maggie and MR.
Yeah, so I think they took her out for a wee day yesterday to celebrate, so...
Yeah, the food looked awesome.
Well.
Hashtag the boss. Who's the boss?
Andy, stop it.
Going to enlighten Bunny?
Andy made the mistake of telling me once something that he did, and it really, really made me chuckle. Let's just say he got fired from a job for putting something on his boss's computer that meant when his boss awakened his computer, this thing started shouting, "The boss is see you next Tuesday."
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just really tickled me, and I just creased up, and ever since then Andy likes to throw that one in there just to try and make me giggle.
Folks, share the stream. Oh, and I see.
Yeah, spam us out to your mates, you know, tell everybody we're here, try and get a few more in.
I see a certain person must be wanting to carry the feud on because it's just gone live themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
So now they're deliberately going up against us?
It's grand.
Well, let them.
It's a vlog and a Sunday walkabout. It's not really not public.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, who we got calling in? Oh, I don't know whether I should put this on screen or not.
What?
Because it's going to make all of us in Northern Ireland rather sick.
Hello.
Have I told you lately, Ryan, you're a bitch?
It's absolutely glorious.
Yeah, well, we've got like a miserable day here, but what you've got now is what I was basking in yesterday.
Oh, we had it yesterday as well. I don't know whether it was hotter yesterday or today.
Yeah, don't put my water in there.
Hold on, bear with me 2 seconds, guys.
Yeah, folks, as you can see, my delightful son is
Sunny Wales.
sitting basking in the sun outside.
Yeah.
Not to make us feel sick or anything.
Wow!
Is Maggie streaming because of Daniel? Streaming because of Daniel. Andy, she wishes. And Maggie's full of colours.
Oh no!
Cheers, Craig. Thanks for sharing it. Take it you're at are you at home? Are you at Charlotte's, Ryan?
Yeah, I'm at Charlotte's house. I'm trying to get the chat up. I can't see it on my laptop, so
Cheers,
I'm banging on my phone.
You can't see the chat on your laptop?
No,
Why?
because it's kind of bright and it's like reflecting everywhere.
Turn the brightness down.
That's right. I got it on my phone
Go
now.
on the dark chat.
Got it now. I'm cool.
Yeah. So, how's you?
I'm good. Absolutely sweating, but yeah, I'm good otherwise.
I got notifications through UK, Andy, that it was wrong.
How are you?
No, it's a vlog, so it's not. My apologies. Just said a walkabout in the chat. That's okay. Never worry, folks. It came up as a vlog and it said join me for a walkabout, so I thought that they have. So it is a vlog. So, Master McPeak, what are you vaping on today and how are you enjoying your G-Box?
I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So much better. Yeah, so I got the G-Box and I've nicked some of Charlotte's Twister Ice Lolly. It goes well for the weather, I guess. And I've got the Handy Vape 80 watt. But there.
Right. Question. You've got long gangly hands like me. What do you find easier to squonk?
I've got short hands and I find that one easier to squonk as well.
Yeah, I kind of, with that, I tend to find myself using my thumb like that and then having to go like that.
Yeah.
It's bloody awkward. That's why I don't like them. That's why when I saw that.
That's gorgeous.
Because it's got the cutout there, it means I can squonk with that finger and fire
with the thumb.
And it just, the stabilised wood just in around the cutout is absolutely fantastic.
Stick that bit out.
He's not in, Andy.
Who's not?
Can't no more of that.
Well, the technique's put up a clock.
Oh no, that's his Swedish lesson.
Oh, it's a Swedish lesson. So, what have you got in your pulse, Ryan?
I haven't got the bottle. It's upstairs. It's Ciderberg, strawberry, lime, apple, and kiwi.
That sounds nice.
Sounds really nice.
It's real nice, really good.
Sounds nice.
And Bonnie, while you're there, what are you vaping on?
Well, I've just got me 3 usuals today. I have got the Freemax Firelord kit that I bought at Expo, and I've got some Sherbet Rainbow from Double Drip, rocking in that. I have also got my Gen 3 Duo with the Falcon, and in that I've got Congo Cream from 12 Monkeys. And I've also got my Sirius.
Both you don't stock in your shop.
Yeah. But I've also got the Sirius with the Mad Dog V2 and
let him go again.
I've got Bon and Gert from the 12 Monkeys as well.
So out of all that, the Sirius is anything you sell in the shop.
Pardon? Bought that at Expo.
Get away, Jim.
Hi, Charlotte.
She can't hear you. I've got my headset in.
I know. You can tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Dad said hi.
Hello.
And
She's just sat there.
Good mate.
I gathered that.
Look what she has now. She's got a massive fear of butterflies.
Butterflies.
Yeah,
Charlotte, it can't harm you.
they can't harm you.
Yeah. Neither can spiders, but you're scared of them.
Spiders bite.
Yeah, spiders bite. And that's what she got in her hand.
How do you not know butterflies do?
That is absolutely awesome that she's got that in her hand.
You can have it back now.
Is that the one Bonnie gave her?
No, it's that one there. The battery's dead on it, so she's got her other one. You want to put that on charge?
It's not dead, I just wanted to see if there was charging this
He's
one.
a horse,
Oh.
of course.
Or if the kids are good stairs.
What? Hiya, Jay.
Who's
Of
Old?
course. Don't get that one, Jay. Sorry, mate.
Eat some if you want some.
I've got. Yeah, Craig, you should do, mate. That's stuff you bloody win. I've got my As Vape Spider with the Matofo Bravo on top, and in that I've got some Sex Bomb.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
I've also got a Councillor Paper Race, the Wasp Nano on top. And I can't find the bottle at the minute, what I've got in it, but it's Liquid London.
What train?
I had visitors last night. And there's another one that'll come in. Oh, yeah, I'm using my little pod systems. I've got the hexapod with blueberry in there. I've also got the Aladdin. And in there I've got a tobacco with caramel Is tobacco vape. Is that
What?
Butterflies are getting her again.
Oh,
But
the butterflies, at least it's not those real nasty bastards with the yellow and black bums that like to sting you.
Otherwise known as wasps.
Yeah,
Is that what your
forget,
phobia is?
folks,
evil spawns of Satan.
Don't mind
Well, we
bees.
do have
Or
the good
wasps.
weather.
Or bumblebees.
while we do have to have the good weather, don't forget,
Yeah.
you see a little bumblebee
Or big evil horses.
struggling, put a little bit of sugar water down.
Who's
So
my
water
dog?
with, warm water with sugar in it. Bumblebees are good.
Yeah, oh yeah, bumblebees are good. I'm still allergic to them, but bumblebees are good.
So don't forget them. But so that's what I vape on today. One of the things I did see, this has probably been mentioned loads of times before, this was updated on the 2nd of March 2018. It's actually from the government, Public Health England. Evidence review of e-cigarettes and heated tobacco products in 2018. Summary. One of the things I noticed on it, they've actually brought the reduced risk of vaping down to 0.5%.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have a link for that study that you could throw in the chat just in case any of our audience want to read it?
Yeah. It's a bloody big link though. There we go. If anybody wants to read it. Ryan's frozen.
Yeah, Ryan's gone. I think he's lost his internet.
Yeah. No, oh, got two bunny now. Nothing wrong with that. So there's the link. That's the link I put into the chat. If anybody can click on it and they want to read it. But one of the other things that stood out on it is that it goes alongside products regulated in line with the EU Tobacco Products Directive. Manufacturers can also apply for medical license from the MHRA. However, no licensed e-cigarette has yet been marketed. I think that would be a good way for some companies to go down with their products. Get a licensed product, and then nobody can complain about it being given on the NHS or applicable getting through the NHS. But I do think the best way on the NHS is to give a voucher, which then that person takes that voucher down to
Down to the local shop.
Local shop, but then also the local shops can apply to be on the approved system. So
Yeah.
it's bringing up the standards of the shops. So if you go into a shop,
Are you Hursine?
So a shop has to be approved to be able to do that, and for shops to prove that, they have to meet certain standards, i.e. Staff training. And there's no point taking a 17-year or an 18-year-old person, just blocking them behind a counter and letting them sell vape products when they're not about it.
Yeah, well, there's no point trying to sell vape products if you've no experience in it.
I don't think it's not necessarily all about experience. It's about knowledge.
Yeah, but you have to know your product. And the best way to know your product is to spend time getting to know the product, i.e. by using it.
Oh, see, my argument against that is one of the other vape shops in town. There's a lad works in there, doesn't vape, but he knows his stuff. And you know who I'm talking about, he worked in one of the other ones around the corner from you, and then he went to the one in Tower Centre. But he knows his stuff. And that's, to me, the difference. He works in a vape shop, but he is taking the time to get to know and research the products. He may not use them.
Yeah, he might not use them in everyday life himself, but he does know how they work.
And he doesn't smoke. Again, that's going back to the expo where some of the vendors and that were standing out the back smoking.
Oh yeah, well if you're well enough educated and you spend the time and you do the research into how the product works, well then fair enough. But that's as long as you do know what you're selling someone, because that's what's vitally important. There's no point you trying to say, oh yeah, I'd recommend this product when you haven't a clue how it works.
Yeah. think everybody has gone quiet. Must be all reading the link.
Yeah, probably.
So
Me.
I'll sleep in 2 minutes.
Me as a vapor, I get to know the product by using it.
And me as a reviewer I do exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, well, it's going to be slightly different when I'm reviewing these bikes.
Agreed. You see, Dave, like he says, there's no substitute for first-hand experience, and like I said, that's where playing with the machine is the best way to get experience of it. But if it's not always practical for some people, so internet research is the next best thing.
I'm relying to do several things at once and feeling badly.
No, he's trying to do several things at once and feeling badly. Multitasking, Andrew. No, you're a man, you can't do it.
These wee bottles here, I'm just going to have to. Well, there's 2 of them I've been given the big bottles of, so I know what they're like, but I'm just going to have to rely on. It's going to be a change for me.
Is that the sex bomb range?
Yeah. Because normally I like to vape the stuff for a couple of days first of all, get used to it before
Yeah.
As you can see, we're not on Zoom either today. I haven't brought the full version of Zoom yet, because otherwise we only get 40 minutes. So, but I see Vic and Co used Zoom on Thursday night.
Yeah, and it worked pretty well. I'd like to know how they were able to get their individual pictures a little bit bigger though, because ours were very small. I noticed on Wednesday night ours were very small.
It's probably some of the picture size.
Mhm.
I caught popcorn lung off my cat. Name the cat. Wikipedia facts or cat. It must be true. Yeah.
Craig, you funny fucker.
Men are good at multitasking. We can vape, watch TV, and order pizza, and scratch your bollocks.
That's just a typical Saturday night for some men, isn't it?
But I had a visit last night from some of my friends from Belfast at the weekends, and it was just fantastic to see them again.
I like how you just threw that in as an afterthought, Aunt Bonnie. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a visit, is it?
Oh, worse, I could have just went straight home.
But it was fantastic seeing the wee Joel and wee Joel and wee Lizzie.
Oh, they're just adorable. I could have took them home with me last night.
Such polite kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely a credit to their parents.
Bunny went to the Northwest yesterday, and I got back. I got a t-shirt.
Yeah. Looks good, babe.
I'm not an advocate of the game normally a Ducati person, but
Yeah, well, that's what I was initially looking for you. And could I see a Ducati t-shirt anywhere? No.
that's because they're all sold out.
They were, actually. Because, as you know, Glenn Irwin rides for Ducati. And that was why I was looking for one for you. And all the t-shirts were gone. Unless you were like a 6-month-old baby, I could have got you any god's amount of them. But, you know. But yeah, all the Ducati merch just vanished. It disappeared in record time. But see, I don't discriminate when it comes to bikes. I like them all.
Thank you, Craig.
Yes, it does, Craig, and that's another reason why I bought that one for him.
But yeah, the Northern Ireland's largest outdoor event. Week of bikes. But if you've seen in some of the videos, it's on YouTube. Of ones up at the docks. Boats going over from Liverpool and boats going over from Scotland. 250 bikes just coming off the boat. It's an awesome sight just seeing them all going.
Yeah, why am I not surprised her saying, "Hiya, sinner."
Hiya, sinner.
Yeah, Maggie, I had a great time, love. It was absolutely brilliant. It was really, really good. Great days racing. And there was a couple of minor incidents, but nothing major, so everybody came home safe. That was the most important thing.
And Stephanie G, if you're watching, type in chat. Cake? Birthday cake?
Hey?
Cake? Cake. Okay, you just went. Come back and tell me. Folks, if you haven't given this page a wee thumbs up, give a wee thumbs up.
And don't forget to switch from talk chat to live chat if he hasn't told you already.
Guess who didn't?
Amateur!
Yep, that's me. Yeah, it wouldn't be a train crash without it.
True. And we all know how much Craig likes a train crash.
Yep. So I've just noticed.
Ryan, piss off!
I've just noticed that no one really watched the bikes for the men in leather.
Oh yeah.
That's what Bonnie goes for. Bonnie doesn't want to take.
No. I go for the bikes. The men in the leather just happens to be a bonus.
Bonnie doesn't actually watch the front of the bikes.
Piss you right off.
She just takes photographs of the back of the bikes going past her so she can get all the bums in the picture.
No. That, granted, bums in leather is just an added bonus.
Sorry, I'm just trying to do something at the same time. I'm multitasking now.
Don't mess about too much because that's usually whenever the stream breaks.
Yeah, I know.
Don't touch it!
What date is next Saturday?
26th.
£7 PM, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Andy, it is an added bonus.
Leather number suits. Yeah, and Jay would like to see Bunny on bikes. I bet.
Pardon?
Jay would like to see you on bikes.
Yeah, I rock a leather suit, okay?
Lightly you command?
Nice. Nice, I like it.
See? Multitasking. So, what's anybody out there in the world of chat, what he's vaping on? Anything new, startling, or indifferent? Woody, when's your next tattoo? Dave, like it, added bonus equals main attraction. Exactly, Dave, I totally agree.
No, it's the machinery I go for because I just love it.
Andy, you can drive.
Yeah, him round the bend.
And round the bend.
That's why you love me, but I'm a challenge.
Challenge is right.
Yeah, but that's why you love me. I brighten your day. I feel a sneeze coming on.
That's you, Babs.
You fucker. Oh, there. And Andy, I have not ridden a motorbike in 20 years. because the last time I did, I couldn't hold it up. I've no centre of balance, and while it was moving, it was fine. But when I stopped at the traffic lights, because my balance was off, I fell off it. So yeah, me and motorbikes, no.
Yeah.
I'll happily jump on behind someone else. I don't mind being a passenger, but riding them, no, I would only be a liability.
Last time Bunny was on a bike down at Barry's Amusements, and in front of those ones goes round and round and round and round, attached with a chain.
I have to admit though, it's been 5 years since I last had my leg over a motorbike.
5 years since you last had your leg over?
Yeah. A motorbike.
So you're really feeling like Maggie then?
No, not quite that bad.
But yeah, so is anybody vaping? Anything nice? Anybody finding nice juices? That is a strange juice.
Does it taste like the drink?
But yeah, without any mixture in it.
So it's a coconut liqueur.
Yeah, the coconut's very, very subtle in it. I mean, very subtle.
Jesus, Andy.
VCR then crashed the car and so yeah. The way VCR drives, Maggie, that doesn't surprise me.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen Daniel drive, so.
I have. I followed him. I don't know where I've set my
Hersine's on the Black Gold G class with the Revo and Lemon Lush. Oh, you jammy sod.
Twat.
Yeah, but Lemon Lush though.
Is it the Rochford Lemon Lush?
Yeah. You jammy sod. I need to start working through my juice supplies at home before I start buying any more though.
Yeah, you do. You've got quite a bit at home.
Quite a bit. That's an understatement.
Oh, Andy Summerfield's got the Pulse bottom fed 80 watt.
Recurve and strawberry jam.
Jam Vape Company strawberry jam.
Oh no, that's just jam I've got. It's not Jam Vape Company. It's a different one.
No, I gave you the jam Vape. Is it Jam Vape Company I gave you?
Yeah.
From Juice Sauce.
Yeah, because you gave me the lime and the blackcurrant.
From Juice Sauce, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hiya, Gaily Bobs.
Hi, Gail, babe.
Yeah,
oh yes, and Herstein says he is discerning, not elitist. Thank you very much.
And Craig's got a Zenith Chroma RY4 16 milligram coil, been in there 3 weeks and still going strong. Awesome.
Nice one, Craig.
Way to go. Stock coil lasting 3 weeks.
Well, I have to admit, I'm in my 3rd week now with the coil that I have in this Falcon.
Hiya, Megan.
Hey, Megan. So yeah, so 3rd week on this Falcon coil, and it's still tasting every bit as good as it did the day I put it in. So
I'm feeling privileged now. I got the 4 bitches.
Yeah, all the bitches are here, babe.
Guys, watch out.
Yes, this could get messy. I'm guessing that was just for Megan.
Yeah, I missed it.
Hold on, this is Megan. Megan doesn't miss much.
She does.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
No, she doesn't.
She does.
Craig, you've no need to hide for saying hello, bitches. We know we're bitches. We own that shit.
Not on my show, Craig. Not on this show, Craig. You don't have to worry.
No. We're the ultimate bitches. We are.
No, they're grand. And I see Luke Boy in East Belfast has redone up the shop. Looks lovely. I'm left all alone. Customers. Yeah, for those in Northern Ireland, Druid Boy in East Belfast have sort of redone up the front of their shop, and it looks absolutely awesome. I don't know if I can get any pictures in it, up of it. I shall do my best. So, yeah, Craig, I'm going to try and have to work on getting Vinny onto the show at some stage. Oh, I can hear perfect now, crystal clear. Oh, that's good to hear, Craig. Who am I looking for? Yeah, so there's that. It's not going to come out too well on the camera. No. Oh, why is it not focusing? For some reason, my camera doesn't want to focus on it. But yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. Hiya, John. Oh, good. Not so good today. Sorry. John, take it easy and look after yourself, mate. Hopefully you'll start to feel better soon. So it all goes quiet. Oh, so quiet. Take the focus out. Let's try again. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome, isn't it? Designs in the shutters. Yeah, that's Rude Boy in Belfast. He's coming. He's coming up. You know, that's 4 shops now he's got. Back in 10. Going to attempt to sign in. Take it easy. Go down the stairs, Gaily Bobs. No playing EastEnders. Go down the stairs, please. See, even Maggie says so too. I don't. Yeah, you're only about 6 hours behind, Purple. Megan, see her. David does look brilliant, and Aaron doesn't skimp on any of his shops. He gets them all done out to the same standards, and yeah, the one in Bangor, I just love it because it's when you go in, it's got a wee coffee bar in the middle in the counter for being served. So anybody sitting wanting to do their bills or just sit and have a coffee and a chat sits around this wee coffee bar bit, and then that leaves the back counter bit all free for customers coming in, so they don't have to feel intimidated. No people sitting at the counter where it's being served. I just think it's a fantastic idea, and I think it's something that more vape shops need to sort of adapt to, having that separate area for people that, you know, it's got the benches around it and the seats where they can sit, coffee, build. I was just saying about the Rude Boy shop in Bangor, Bunny.
Oh yeah.
The bit in the middle, you know, when you go in, you've got the coffee shop, and people sitting around it. They can sit there, have a cup of coffee, do a build, and everything else, without it being interrupting over the counter at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bloody good idea. That is. That's a very good idea.
The stream's way behind us. I mean, way behind.
Is it? How long's the delay?
Well, you're being back now, and I'm just watching on the YouTube stream bit with live dashboard, and you're still not back into screen yet.
What the hell? You might want to refresh that. But yeah, as you can clearly see, I am here.
Yeah.
I've already had a welcome back from Hursine, so thank you, Hursine. Yeah, I've been back for a while. Everybody's saying I've been back for a while on their screens. It's maybe just locked up on, on your...
You're back in it now. Oh well.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Pete.
Faster my Pete, how are you, sir?
And Greg has just went...
He is such a smart arse, isn't he?
YouTube has been having delay issues for the last few hours. Hiya, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, it's YouTube. But at least
Yeah,
the stream seems to be stable enough going through OBS.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as I don't mess about with the audio, because that's what happened the last time. I was losing the audio and I just couldn't get people to. I couldn't get.
Yeah, touch nothing. When it's running fine, leave it the hell alone.
Hi, Bill. Vape Expo display rigger.
Yeah.
Well,
Demolitions expert.
I think Vapor Expo took heat on what Bill did last year. And didn't
made everything a bit more secure.
No, they made it just so it was that you could tell that it wasn't a secure thing. It was just like sheets.
Oh, wait, those clip-in, yeah.
Polyurethane things, yeah.
Mhm.
So that was just so that Bill could see that they weren't permanent wall structures and didn't try and sit against them and wreck them and go through them.
I have to say, that was epic. Sits down, leans back, collapsed.
Straight through. Not through one, but through two.
Two of them.
But the one
Holy
thing I didn't
Bill.
have to do this year, I didn't have to put my first date into action this year at all.
Yeah, you did in October.
In October I had to look after.
Yeah, there's a young lad collapsed, didn't he?
Yeah, just with heat exhaustion from drinking the night before. He was totally dehydrated.
Yeah.
Hadn't drank any water. Had been out the night before, got absolutely hammered, and then vaping and drinking no water. So
Yeah.
dehydrated.
Yeah, he just wrecked himself, didn't he?
Yeah. That's the one thing I think new vapers sort of need to be educated on as well, that they need to be drinking plenty of water while they're vaping. Especially ones who make the transition from mouth to lung to
sublime.
But I'm finding mouth to lung and going back to mouth to lung on these little pod systems, I get thirstier and dehydrated quicker using these.
Yeah, I do as well. Because when I use my pod, if I'm sitting at home or whatever, I, just in front of the computer, I find I'm constantly in and out of the kitchen getting water. Mm-hmm. Whereas with the Sublime, I don't have to do that. I could fill up a pint glass of water and keep it sitting on the table, and while I'm Sublime, and that pint glass would do me all night. But with the pod system, I'm constantly in and out refilling. It's probably because there's more PG in the liquids for the mouth to lungs, so yeah. That's probably what it is that's doing it.
Here's another wee thing. Got to walk the dog.
No worries, Pete. Enjoy your walk.
Enjoy the walk. This is just one of the other bits that I noticed. Oh, it's not going to let me paste it in. Yeah. I've just taken from that article as well. It goes, regulations for heat tobacco products should be made at least as stringent for e-cigarettes. Because at the minute there's no regulations on the heat not burn stuff.
Of course there's not.
So that's the recommendations, and it goes, it remains a viable and important goal to facilitate regulation of some e-cigarettes as medicines via the MHRA. A review is needed to how to achieve this, possibly including more focus on post-marketing surveillance and the provision of license for short-term rather than extended use. Which I totally agree with on that side of things.
Yeah, they're definitely, in my opinion, heat not burn products, in theory, are a good idea as a means of harm reduction for those that maybe can't vape. But there does need to be a hell of a lot more research done into it on its good and bad points. There has to be more, because, like, how are we meant to fight a corner if we don't know what we're fighting against? So they've done a lot of research over the years into the use of e-cigarettes and box mods, sub-ohm tanks, sub-ohm filters, all that there kind of stuff. They've done all the research into the e-liquids and things, but they haven't really done any research whatsoever on heat not burn products, and that's where it's sort of lacking. And I think a lot more people would be more willing to give it a chance if the information was there and readily available.
Yeah, and then it goes on to say, there appears to be no evidence justifying an urgent change regarding non-nicotine e-cigarettes or e-liquids which are currently out with the scope of the EU Tobacco Product Directive, i.e. these.
Yeah, because there's no tobacco anywhere near that, so how can they class that as a tobacco product?
But under the TPR we all know that it does, but it's saying there's no, to me that is good news for the vape industry. It says there's no evidence justifying an urgent change, so they're not looking. I know Vic a while ago was saying that, before this report came out, it was probably in January, Vic was saying that there was going to be trouble ahead for the short fill bottles and people trying to get around the TPR, TPRD. But to me that's saying the opposite now. They're not looking to urgently change that. The short fill, there is, because it does mention about the short fills in it, because it goes on then to say in nicotine, the addictiveness of nicotine depends on the delivery system. It is possible the addictiveness of tobacco cigarettes may be enhanced by the compounds in the smoke other than the nicotine, which again I totally agree with. As these cigarettes evolve, the nicotine delivery has improved. This could mean that their addiction potential has increased, but it also may make them more attractive to smokers as a replacement for smoking. It is not yet clear how addictive e-cigarettes could be relative to tobacco products. But it also goes on to say things about that there is.
Hiya, Zan.
Hiya, Zan. It also goes on to say that there is widespread misinterpretations about the relative risks of nicotine and tobacco need to be addressed and corrected. Clear messages based on the current evidence about nicotine, its relationship with harms and its addictiveness compared with smoking are necessary and could have a marked impact on public health. Policies on tobaccos and e-cigarettes should have their core the recognition that nicotine use per se presents a minimal risk of serious harm to physical health, and its addictiveness depends on how it's administered. So it's all saying positive things.
Well, it's about time we had some positive reporting on e-cigarettes instead of all the scaremongering that normally comes out.
No, it's only some of them. It's only some e-cigs as medical products, and before long they'll all have to be health registered and stuff. No, it's not actually even saying that. No, some of them should be. I personally think that some should get registered, because then that can promote a positive outlook. If some of them can go along and get registered as a health product, especially some of the little starter mouth to lung kits.
I think the likes of the Cig-alike type ones, I think, for people that still use those on a regular basis, I think it couldn't do any harm. But for the likes of the sort of stuff that we use, no, I don't think it should be medically registered, because then that opens the door to Big Pharma to dictate how it's done, and it shouldn't be done that way.
No, it's but like Craig is, regulations for short fills but not nicotine related, more regulations like food safety standards to ensure they're clean.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
100% agree with that. It'll be used an excuse to make all e-cigarettes require health registrations. They won't stop with just a few of them.
Yeah, I know. I get where Noel's coming from there. Because then you'll see shops like where I'm standing right now will disappear because they don't have the medical licenses to be able to sell it. They'll end up being shut down because of that. There'll be businesses will be shutting down left, right and centre, which means more people out of work. So there's good points and bad points to medical licensing.
And one of the key findings that they've actually found, despite some experimentation with these devices amongst never smokers, e-cigarettes are attracting very few young people who have never smoked into regular use. That's one of their key findings.
Yeah, because that's the thing that a lot of people like to scaremonger about as well, that e-cigarette companies are targeting children and non-smokers, and that's not the case at all.
E-cigarettes do not appear to be undermining the long-term decline in cigarette smoking in the UK amongst young people.
At the end of the day, if kids are determined enough to get their hands on it, they'll find a way. Kids are resourceful little buggers that way, you know. So if they're determined that they're going to get it, they'll find a way. Just the same as they found a way to get their hands on their mum and dad's cigarettes.
Yeah. And then the last part of the key finding was never smokers in the UK who try e-cigarettes are more likely to have tried smoking subsequently than those who have not tried e-cigarettes. A causal link has not been established, and neither has progression to regular smoking. The common liability hypothesis seems to be a plausible explanation for the relationship between e-cigarettes and smoking implementation. So basically, it's saying that people who don't smoke aren't likely to start start vaping, and it's not leading people who've tried vaping doesn't lead them to try smoking. They probably tried smoking first.
Yeah.
And me personally, I would rather see somebody pick up a cigarette, try it once, not like it, pick up an e-cigarette, try it and like it, and vape than smoke.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I would not encourage a non-smoker to take up vaping, but if they were going to go down the route of trying something, I would rather see them try and take on to an e-cigarette rather than a standard combustible tobacco cigarette.
You see, I'm totally against Noel and Andy here.
Right. Can you explain to me why you think it's a good idea for all forms of e-cigarettes, liquids, etc., to be medically licensed?
I haven't said all forms.
Yeah, but if you open that door for one type to be medically licensed, then you're opening the door for all of them to be medically licensed.
Nope, you're not.
Well, how can you differentiate? How can you say what ones should be and what ones shouldn't?
If a company decides that it wants its products to be used under the NHS, to be a registered form of stop and smoking cessation device made available through the NHS, they can then go and apply for their product to be tested and to be registered medically. It doesn't necessarily open the floodgates for every single product. There is tobacco, or there is nicotine replacement chewing gum out there. Okay, not every single nicotine replacement chewing gum out there is licensed as a medical product. There is nasal sprays with nicotine replacement. Not all of them are registered under the license. Only the companies who want their products to be available through the NHS are licensed. And also, even under the NHS laws, the wording is very ambiguous. It says they prefer the product to be licensed. It doesn't say it has to be licensed to be made available through the NHS. And I don't know why people don't actually exploit that wording, because it says they prefer it to be licensed.
Yeah, but don't you think, though, that if one company decides that's the option they want to go through and it proves to be successful for them, don't you think the government's just going to see that as an extra money-making scheme and then decide to make everyone else do it?
No.
Because we all know that's how the government works.
But if the government is working that way, then why aren't all those nasal sprays and chewing gums and other things all made to be regulated and licensed? It's only companies that want their product. In fact, it costs the government money for a product to be made available through the NHS. It's costing the government money. Who pays for it? Who in the long run pays for something, especially in Northern Ireland where we get free prescriptions? Who pays for that? The government pay for our prescriptions. So, and at £7.20, what a prescription is that if that's what it is in England at the minute, £7.20. So £7.20 for a starter kit. Not the shop's not going to take the hit on that. They're going to get the money back from that from the government. So for a product to be licensed, yes, the government gets that license fee to start with and everything else, but they'll lose money in supplying that product through the NHS. So it doesn't make sense for the government then to say, right, every product has to go in that license way, because at the minute the government's getting all the VAT on e-cig products. So every bottle of juice you sell in that shop, every mod you sell, the government's making money. They get the VAT off it. They get the tax off it. When somebody buys the products to make those, the bottles, the labels, they're all being imported. There's import duties on those, which the government's making money. So it doesn't make any sense. Does he still charge £14.99? The government have to learn the balance between loss of cigarette tax and the loss of NHS due to smoking-related diseases, and I think that they've had it easy so far. They have.
And Herstein's saying the prescription charge is now £8.80.
£8.80. It was £7.29 up there, Herstein, so do apologise. In Northern Ireland, we have got free prescriptions, which is sort of backed up by the UK government, and there is one. We haven't got UK government at the minute. So for the foreseeable future, we'll have free NHS, because that can't change, even with direct rule. Doesn't mean to say that the government won't get greedy and put a big tax on vape at a later date.
Oh, Andy, that's a certainty.
That's a certain, no matter what. No matter what we do, no matter what happens, there is going to be a huge tax stuck onto vaping at some point.
Yeah.
And
they did the same with cigarettes, remember? So it's only a matter of time before they do it to us too.
Oh, yeah.
So it's at the end of the day, it's all going to change in some respects, not necessarily for the better, but then again, not necessarily for the worse either. That's why I personally believe, after reading into things and looking into it, that some licensed products, and it can only promote having some licensed products out there saying that vaping is safe and is now licensed safe for medical purposes. It's going to dispel a lot of arguments that a lot of non-vapers have, and I guarantee you now the biggest opponents of it going licensed and being able to be made available through the NHS is going to be your big pharmas and is your big tobaccos. And if they start putting up a fight against it, that's when you know that vaping's going to win. Because vaping's such a growing industry and everything else. And, if a big tobacco company goes out and saying, oh, we object to it being licensed, what can they object about? That it's going to save lives? That people aren't going to be hospitalised with lots of lung cancer and other lung-related diseases and all the other stuff that comes along with smoking, all the tar and the crap you get from it. I thought all the UK was supposed to be the same. How come some parts have free stuff and others don't? This kind of thing could create tension, which isn't a good idea. Create more arguments from anti-vaping lobby. If it can be medical license, so can the rest, dangerous territory. But no, it's the same as I said. I'll go back to saying again, tobaccos, nasal sprays, and everything else. They're not all licensed, and nobody's shouting for them to be all licensed. Hypnotherapy is not licensed. Yeah, some of them are, but they're not medically licensed. Yeah, and yeah, Andy, we've each got our own independent parliaments and so-called governments. Yeah, it depends how much money they want to waste on other things and where they want to put it into. England, for instance, it's strange because in the English Parliament, Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales have got MPs sitting in there. No, I know you're saying yet. I do apologise for keeping jumping back, but I know it's because of the time delay and everything else. Some of these chewing gums and nicotine replacement therapies have been about 10, 15 years, and nobody's made any waves about them. Nobody. So, and they can't, you know, going to look into short fills and stuff like that, they can't regulate those. But as Craig said, I really do think it's a good idea that companies making them need to be certified with clean rooms. If vaping keeps replacing traditional smoking at the current rate, big tax will eventually come in. Government can't afford the tax loss in smoking, they generate huge revenue. Yeah, Dave, that's very, very true. England do not have a parliament. Westminster Parliament is UK Parliament. Yeah, it's UK Parliament, but it's still the Parliament. Westminster Parliament is still the one that makes the English changes, the English laws. And normally we find is when a law gets changed in England, it gets changed in Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland don't tend to follow suit. It's like the gambling one. Living in South England is so bloody expensive, let alone having to pay for things that others don't. People say move, but why should I move to get something? The only thing prescriptions probably the only thing. What else? If you're from, oh, here's a good one. If you're from Northern Ireland and want to attend University of Northern Ireland, you have to pay 9,000 a year. If you're from England and want to attend university in Northern Ireland, it's free. If you're from Scotland, it's free, but just only from Northern Ireland. Not England. We don't have our own parliament. We can't elect someone to an English parliament. I know you can't elect somebody to England English parliament, no, but a lot of the regulations and laws are all passed through the UK Parliament, but they have got the English bill attached to it. It's called the English bill attached to it and it's put through the Houses of Parliament, which all MPs can vote on. It's a really strange thought, but it's somebody in England can't elect somebody in Scotland, and somebody in England can't elect somebody in Northern Ireland. Plus the cost of living is so expensive. Look at house prices, the percentage different. Yeah. But you get better weather.
Yeah, in the south of England, of course it is. Well, let's face it, anywhere but better than us. We're sort of like that far in the northern hemisphere, all we get is fucking cold and rain.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Anybody in Westminster.
We had our summer yesterday, which was like one day, you know.
Yeah, as I said, no, anybody in the Parliament can vote on the English laws because it goes through the Parliament. There has been studies and bills placed for a separate English-only Parliament using the London Council Chamber, the Metropolitan City of London Council Chamber, the big round thing.
Sorry?
Brown sugar
I want it to competition.
Many a time, but they've been trying to use that just to take it separate out so that somebody in Northern Irish MP can't vote on English laws. They can. It's such a complicated.
No idea. Waiting on the water coming down.
System.
Probably in the middle of the week.
Right. For lots of things, going to a semi-serious show is bleeding viewers because we've only got 10 left.
Why?
Right, I'm trying to. We are just toying around with the idea of trying to make the Sunday show a little bit more informative and a bit more content related. So how the chat about that. On Wednesday night show.
On the Jews as well. You're saying 16.
Can't hear me. What is up with my blooming snowball?
Is your microphone doing that thing again, babe? Like it done the other night, it kept cutting out.
It sounds things because Noel says he can't hear me.
Craig says,
I am shouting.
No, Craig, don't, because I can hear him perfectly well, and if you start shouting, it'll only deafen me. I've already got one bad ear, I don't need another one, thank you. What have you
my
done?
microphone turned up full, but...
Ow!
Number setting? I haven't a clue what the number setting is, but it's up full bit now. Stefan and Bunny.
That's alright, I just turned your audio down in my ear, so it's fine now.
Can't be helped.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an echo. It's a very echoey shop.
Yep.
Keep telling you, I haven't got enough stuff in it. Right, on the back of the snowball there's 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, it's on 1. It's on 1.
That's moving.
That's it now on 3. What is... I thought that was just for the directional sound, Andy. Pick up the different sounds around the thing. We'll see if that's any better. Put it on 3. So.
Hursine, I wish that was my private vape stash. Right, I'm getting feedback. Have you got the audio on the stream playing?
Nope. It's because I had that snowball. I changed it to 3 to see if it make a difference. Is that any better now?
It's just when I speak I can hear myself coming back.
No.
So, that's alright, I can't hear it now anyway, whatever you've done it for.
I had it on the surround thing, so it was just picking you up coming through the speakers.
Ah, right, that's okay.
It's changed now. Yeah, so Wednesday night, folks, we should have a very special guest on the show. If he hasn't forgot, I hope he hasn't forgot. If he has forgot, I'm going to send Megan over to kick his butt, and you might enjoy that. None other than Mark, the Vaping Postman.
Yay.
So the Wednesday night show, folks, it's more of a shit and giggles show.
It's piss take time.
Yeah. So get your questions and innuendos ready. Andy Summerfield, I just said Andy, Vaping Postman. I think Mr. Summerfield should call in, because his camera's quite clear these days. I think he should call in today.
I think so too. Yeah. Join us, Andrew. You're more than welcome.
Give Bunny a call. TVP or Melt. Both.
Melt.
And I even had to lose the band word. Will I be wearing the gold top? No, you wish you was wearing the gold top. I hope so. No,
we see. Noel will be the first one in the audience about an hour before we go live. He'll be sitting there waiting. Well, just to get a glimpse of Posty in these gold hot pants. Aye, David Platt from Manchester. Yeah.
I just happened to notice that Mr. Dynasty was online there, so just sent him a message.
Oh, sweet. There's that echo coming back again.
Posty in his gold hot pants is Noel's PC wallpaper.
Why am I not surprised, Andy? And you needn't sit there pretend to be innocent. Her saying we all know different.
Actually, it's not. So, enlighten us, Noel, what is it then?
Yeah, we're all waiting patiently now for her thing to tell us.
So there's the other thing, part of the study that found was e-cigarette use amongst never smokers in Great Britain remains very rare, at least less than 1%, similar to the levels of use of nicotine replacement therapy. Amongst never smokers who have never used e-cigarettes, a minority have used nicotine-containing liquids, and the vast majority not progressed to regular use. And prevalence of dual use, i.e. e-cigarettes and smoking, is similar for e-cigarettes users and users of nicotine replacement therapy. Most e-cigarette trial does not become regular use. Most current e-cigarette users use daily and have used e-cigarettes for more than 6 months. And models with refillable tanks for liquids are the most widely used type. And since May 2017, nicotine concentration in liquids has been limited to a maximum of 20 mg per litre. In March 2017, around 6% of e-cigarette users reported using higher nicotine concentrates. Substantial portions have difficulty reporting these figures, so many have been invited to the limit. And the most popular groups of flavouring amongst current e-cigarette users are, right, the top three are 29, 27 and 25%. Anybody want to hazard a guess on what they are, what flavours they are?
What flavours?
Yeah.
Strawberry, custards.
No, it's more groupings rather than individual flavours.
Alright, it'll be fruit then.
Fruit, 29%.
Yeah. Custards.
No.
No?
Nope.
Bakery.
Nope.
Tobaccos.
Yes. Tobacco's 27%. And 25%.
Savoury.
Menthol.
Menthol.
Hiya Tony, hope you're keeping well, mate. Nice to see you.
Hello Tony, sir, how are you?
Hashtag Tony for the win.
Yes, Team Tony for the win. Definitely.
Yeah, 25% is menthol or mint. It's quite surprising that. When you look at those figures, that goes in. Why can't the FDA in America look at the British study?
Because in America, Britain is irrelevant.
I know.
They really don't. They really don't. Then they need us, but they know we've done all these studies. They know we've done all this research. They don't give a shit because they don't believe our research. They think we're just lying to suit an agenda. When it comes to e-cigarettes and the products, they really, really don't believe any of the findings that we have produced so far. It's the same principle if you go through medical school in the UK and you go to work in America. Your qualifications that you've gained in the UK mean absolutely nothing. You have to go through medical school in the USA for you to be registered as any form of healthcare worker in the USA. And British qualifications don't apply.
Same as law.
Yes, same as law.
I was going to be a lawyer, and I was going to go to Queen's or York and do my law degree here. Then I was going to go out to America and have to go through Harvard or a law school in America to become qualified in America because I wanted to do defence lawyer or prosecution lawyer.
You can order it there.
In New York.
Or any of the shops in Belfast or Bangor.
Not there. Not there, right?
Yeah, we know that they don't have an NHS, Andy, but medical training is medical training. If somebody needs their tonsils out, it's going to be done. The same procedure is going to be done in the UK as it is in America. So why don't our qualifications mean anything in America? You're trained exactly the same way. You're having to do the same studies, the same research. So what's the difference? Why does it have to be an American qualification? If you've got a medical degree from any country in the world, it's still a medical degree. It should apply wherever you go. The fact that they're all private healthcare systems, private healthcare and NHS healthcare is exactly the same. The treatment is exactly the same.
Yeah, nothing exists outside America. They know best. Only for presidents. Totally agree, Maggie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's I think some of the things in America sums it all up. Whenever they have the World Series, it only involves teams from America.
Yeah.
Also, they expanded that to Canada now, so that they actually recognise that Canada exists, next door neighbour. So the World Series, it just has teams from America and Canada.
Yeah. Mental, isn't it?
So confusing. But as when you look at percentage figures, the percentage of Americans that own a passport is one of the lowest in the world.
Yeah.
Indians own passports than Americans. Oh, don't mention Indians.
Yeah, that's a sore point for an American, isn't it?
No, not that way. More, I'm thinking more one of the Northern Ireland peers and a certain Irish.
Oh yes, yes.
Agreed, Bunny. You do have a conversation, of course, whatever profession conversion. Of course, whatever profession you do, qualified in the US and Australia too. Funny how both these countries are bad for vaping.
Yeah, you notice that, Andy? And you also notice it's very funny how both those countries were colonised by British and Irish. Yet British and Irish laws and ideas and practices are irrelevant. They're completely frowned upon. If it wasn't for British and Irish citizens, they wouldn't have a nation that they have. Sorry, it's just my humble opinion on the matter. It's Australia especially, right? They were shipping criminals there by the boatload. They were given the choice either go to jail or go to Australia, so they went to Australia. They colonised Australia. Now if you've got any form of criminal record, you can't even get into Australia if you go on holiday.
That's because they think you'll stay there.
Yay.
I don't know what it says though. It says something vape. Inverse vape.
Innovate.
Innovate. Invape.
Innovate. INNEVAPE.
Is it?
Or is it INNO?
No.
I can't remember, but it's innovate anyway.
More Scotsman in Australia than here. Yeah, totally agree.
Well, yeah.
That's because most of these were bad bookers, Craig, got shipped out there. Yeah, but then, the American, their Declaration of Independence and all their amendments and the Fifth Amendment, the First Amendment and everything else, freedom of speech, they don't have, it's, a lot like cracks down and...
Well, it's the same in any country, really. They say, oh, you've got freedom of speech only if we agree with what you think.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no such thing as free speech. There never has been. Because you're not allowed to show your distaste to anything nowadays because all the snowflakes get upset.
Yeah. But then it's the snowflakes that shout about being democracy and being democratic, but yet they're the first to cry if a vote goes against them.
Yeah. Yeah, although.
Sorry folks, you're just back to having me again. Bunny's got another customer, which is always good to see. I like to see customers coming in, so the more that she actually gets pulled out to go and do bits and pieces, the better, because it means making money. Not that it's my shop. I wish it was my shop though. Let's see if I can find anything else remotely interesting in this. Prevalence of current use in Great Britain is at the higher end for countries in the EU, where the average is 2% for the current e-cigarette use. Prevalence estimates for current e-cigarette use in the US are around 4 to 6%, which is similar to Great Britain. So EU is 2%. So Britain and US is around 4 to 6%. And across international surveys, consistently low prevalence of less than 1% of e-cigarette use has been reported amongst never smokers. One exception is Spain, where it's 1.2%. So it's recent estimates of additional quitters resulting annually from the availability of e-cigarettes using the same data set but for two different methods resulted in similar figures within the range of 16,000 to 22,000. So 22,000 people a year quitting smoking. That's that figure. I would have thought that figure would have been higher, but Good afternoon, Michelle. I'm on a spring cleaning break.
He's like, out there.
Pull a queue up, grab your vape, grab a cup of coffee, sit down in the lounge and have a wee chat.
Hey, Michelle.
How the hell are you, Michelle?
Yeah, long time no see, honey.
I haven't spoke to her in a bit.
22,000, that's nearly as old as Roy. Yeah.
Nearly, not quite though.
Yeah, you're as old as the Ark, aren't you, dear?
Just not old as Vic.
You're older than Vic, shut up.
I'm not older than... Yeah, true.
Yeah, you are. Busted.
I'm just glad UK Andy's in here.
Yeah, because he's older than everybody. But yeah, thank you for all the welcomes back.
Yeah, Michelle, take a break from it.
Yeah, sit down, put your feet up, chill with us for a while.
Leave age out of it. We're not ages in this show.
Yeah, I know I'm older than Vic Hurstein, I own that. Which is why I will defend Vic when people start slabbering about him because he's an old fart. I just say, here, hold on, I'm older.
I'm that old man, do you wear glasses for things?
Oh, that's not an issue for me because I've had to wear them all my life, so I'm kind of used to it.
I just keep seeing random bottles of juice and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, you need a filing system, babe.
I need a big shelf.
You need a bigger house first.
Yeah, because this shelf is starting to get a wee bit...
Full?
You could say that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I say, you need a bigger house, babe. Before you get a bigger shelf, you need a bigger house. Or a bigger room, at least.
Scare people again.
Huh?
Just scared people again. I took my face off camera. Age should be called level.
Sounds better to be level 44. Yep, you're right there, Hurstein.
And then instead of birthdays, level up.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea at all. Should be a level up day instead of happy birthday, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Well,
I think you could be on to something there. You might make a fortune selling greetings cards for that one.
I would totally turn my attic into a vape room. Yeah, my attic's dull and miserable and horrible looking. But hopefully soon, the room through there, when I get it all cleaned out and get rid of another tea that's in there, I should be able to make that into my vaping boudoir.
Yeah, because you've all that storage space under the stairs in there, don't you?
No, I won't be using storage space, that's just my... Happy level up day, you've reached level 45.
Yeah, exactly, Hurstein.
And I'd be happy level up day, you've reached level 47 this year.
Yep.
I think there for a minute. Yeah, 47 this year. Funny, joking apart, there's a lot more of Older Generation Expo this year. Yeah.
I noticed that as well. And it's the same in the shops that I work in. A good majority of our customers are of the older generation, so there's a lot more older people taking up vaping now instead of smoking, so that can only be a good thing.
I'll say last night, oh, Barry's done this, but last night, two people came down, Julian and Wayne. They've tried vaping off and on, but Julian tried this. Oh, this was actually tried. Bladen, and she loved it. She think she could really use that. So I actually had a wee starter kit just lying about, used, I couldn't do anything else with, that I gave to her, and she's away vaping in it. to get used to it, so she can get one of these and then quit it.
Yeah, Woody, if he gets that room behind him sorted out, that is going to be his man cave.
It will be.
Yeah, speaking of man caves, Gail and Zan got some good news this week. They've got themselves that nice new bungalow that they went to look at. And Zan is like a kid at Christmas because there's one of the rooms in there that is going to be ideal for his man cave. So he's bouncing at the minute. He's just pure happy.
Oh, they're getting a bungalow. That's good to hear.
Yep, they got the bungalow. So no more stairs for Gail to potentially fall down and hurt herself. So yeah, congratulations guys on getting your new home. Hope you'll be very happy.
Yeah, don't know if they're listening. Gail hasn't come back in again and Zan's on a call.
Yeah. Well, no doubt, they'll watch the replay later if they don't, if they don't hear it now, they'll get it on the replay later.
You can tell it's good weather over in England because we haven't got half the English ones in that normally come in.
Yeah, they're all out enjoying the sun.
I've got a man cave, it's called Ballymena Vape Club.
Yep.
Funny, hasn't Gail claimed that as a computer room?
No, I think Zan had dibs on that before Gail even seen it.
Jonathan keeps inviting me to vape groups.
Who does?
Some guy, Jonathan Vogt.
I know, I get that all the time. You add somebody on Facebook and the next thing, like within 30 seconds, they have added you to like half a dozen vape groups and it's like, no, you can go away now. Yeah.
And then another one just comes through.
Yeah, well, you see, whenever people start doing that to me, I remove myself from all said vape groups and I remove and block that person. If I want to join your shitty face group, I will find it and join it myself. Thank you very much.
Vapors
I don't need you adding me to them.
Vapors. Atomic juice. So why serious vapors? Yeah. Well, at least the ones he's invited me to join them, I don't have to join them.
That's the thing though. You'll get notifications for that group because you have been invited. Your Facebook wall is just going to be spammed with posts from that group, and when you click onto it to remove it, it automatically adds you to it.
I turned the summer house. Oh, Woody's a vapor in a shed. Turned the summer house into a man cave. Have the motorbike in it and skulls and swords and all my vaping stuff. I live in it mostly.
Good man, Woody. Keeping the motorbike in out of the elements. Good man.
He's a vapor in the shed.
Yeah, please add me as a friend. Now please join my group and share contact. No.
And also then you have to do the obligatory.
Yeah, the customary handshake, yeah. Has to be done.
Every day. And
no.
I vape.
I know, right? There's a time and a place for that, and a lot of these Facebook groups is just far too much of it. It's like you notice it with a lot of the buy and sell groups especially. There's actually no products to buy or sell. It's just people posting handshakes and cloud checks.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me that Sean started to be active again on Facebook. I think it's ding time for Sean.
Yeah, we need to get a hold of Sean. I haven't spoke to Sean for a long time. Missed the little bugger.
Start dinging him again.
Oh yes, dings for Sean. Yes, Hursine, get on it. Start dinging.
Andy, where you going?
Yeah, poor Sean. He's going to have his head fried now. That's what we should do, right? Everybody, get onto Sean's page and start dinging him.
Anybody that's got Sean James as a friend, ding him.
Yes, ding him. Ding him. Has to be done. Where is he?
shut down. You can't comment on his page. Oh, you can. Done as well.
Done. Yeah, I am so gonna die for that.
Andy Summerfield's going ding.
Yeah, I've just dinged him. Yep, that was me. So yeah, I'm so gonna die for that. Hold on, I'll be back in a sec.
I posted my first and last cloud check the other day. It didn't do anything magical. What do you mean it didn't? You didn't. Ah, Craig, that's why you keep winning now, because you've posted that cloud check, and that you'll keep winning now because you've done the magic. You've done the magic cloud. So the magic cloud is done. So that's why you keep winning things. The magic has gone through and zipping into you. So, but yeah, it's funny. An hour and a half has gone by. I'm absolutely hooked on John. Michelle, I'm so sick of hearing that song. I'm sorry, but our local radio station, Q Radio, has played it to death. Every day going to work, I heard that song. And but I was actually quite shocked. When you hear the song, you think he's going to be some big black American guy. But he looks nothing like his voice sounds. Looks absolutely nothing like it. And yeah, the song has been played to death on Q Radio.
I love that song though.
Who's in with you? You can just see the clouds.
Who do you think produces a cloud like that?
John.
Yes.
Honest Custard.
Yep.
On his rebuilt. No, he's not got the kind of mini.
Look.
The loop. But no, big guns. Hiya, honey. There's nothing wrong with big black men, as you well know, because I love you to bits. But no, it just sounds. George Ezra just sounds. The way he sings, he just sounds like a big. He sounds like you should be singing it. That's how I would put it. Big guns.
Yeah, because when I had heard him sing for a long time before I saw what he looked like, and when I saw what he looked like, I was like, no way.
He looks like a wee wimpy Englishman.
Did I hear you right? You were working last night.
Sort of out yet, mate?
Yeah.
Okay, since when do you do night shifts?
We technically don't have a finish time anymore. We start at 9 o'clock in the morning and we finish when the road stop.
Bloody hell, man. Sorry about that.
The first time I heard the song, I thought it was some guy from the 60s.
It's a good song. Show up.
But the best as it gets.
Woo. And you're all proud of yourself now.
I know. I don't know how those airbenders do the tricks though. I
know.
would love to get somebody that's really good at tricks in airbending just to come onto the show sometime and actually tell us, you know, how they found they could do it and how they do it and what's the best conditions for doing it and things like that.
Yeah. How did they discover they could do it, and what did they think they were doing at the time?
Yeah, how can they make triangles? How did they know they could do jellyfish and everything else? I don't know anybody though that's really good at tricks.
That's why I can't.
You didn't bring any cotton with you.
Well, that's a minute, but it's been peaceful over.
Oops. Rookie.
How much is it?
7.
I got some meteor milk the other day. Forgot how good it was. Never tried it, Michelle.
Bring me up, Scotty.
Never tried it. What's the flavour profile on it? Space Jam Meteor Milk. Big Gun's ignoring my questions. Why you ignore my questions? It's like a sweet strawberry. Oh, that does sound good, Michelle. Sweet strawberry ice cream. Strawberry ice cream. Lemon ice cream. I'm still saying hi, Roy. Oh, Big Guns, just hurry up. Yeah, lemon.
You know what you do? You know what you do, Big Guns? Just put a generic message in and go, hello, everybody.
Like the strawberry syrup you get for ice cream, it's lush. Michelle, are you,
That sounds nice.
are you Welsh by any chance? Big Guns,
No, I think Michelle be Scottish, actually.
She's Scottish. Big Guns, the question was, have you ever got your internet sorted yet?
That's just custom. Just plain custom. There's nothing in it at all.
That was my question to you. Look what's hiding in the back there.
Heaven in a bottle.
I'll have to get the V-God to go for that.
Oh, yeah. Yes, a juice that good deserves perfection.
Helps if there's a battery in.
Sorry?
It helps if you have a battery in the mic.
Yep, that would help. You'll not fire a bugger all without one. Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Empire Vape Company.
Good afternoon, Chris.
I knew that was coming next.
How the hell are you, sir? How's the cave getting on?
Chris, feel free to call in, dude.
And if anybody in chat, as I don't think there's very many in chat, probably wouldn't have. If they haven't subscribed to Intimate, get over there and subscribe. If you just go to the side of his name, there's 3 little dots. Just click on it and it goes to channel. And then after today's show, go back and watch his vlogs. His vlogs from Expo are seriously fun.
Epic.
Seriously
Oh,
fun.
and also, while we're on the subject, don't forget to tune in to the Super Awesome Vape Show tonight at 7 PM over on the Super Awesome Vape Show channel.
We shall get a link for that.
Oh, wait till we see today's vlog. Oh, you have me intrigued now, Christopher. You have me intrigued.
Do we have to wait?
Well, knowing you, Chris, it'll be a damn good one anyway, so I'm looking forward to it, pal. I love Chris's vlogs. Chris's vlogs are epic.
There we go.
Extortion.
And don't forget to get across and subscribe to him as well, folks, on the Super Awesome Vape Show. It's a conglomerate of reviewers. It's probably going to cause a lot of shit.
Happy days.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but yeah, those are always the best ones. But yeah, if you like a giggle on a Sunday evening, definitely Super Awesome Vape Show is the place to be. And I'll tell you even better than that, the after shows are even better again. No filters on the after show whatsoever.
There we go. That's the link for the Super Awesome Vape Show, folks. Hiya, Richard.
Hi, Balsonic. How are you, honey?
So yeah. So who's it targeting? I wonder. We're going to get any any insight.
No, he's just going to keep us all guessing. But I'm excited for it now. I'm really looking forward to watching that later.
And when's it actually coming out, Chris?
Is it going out today or tomorrow? Because if I have to wait till tomorrow, I'm probably going to fly to Liverpool and beat the living shit out of you.
Also like ding.
Yes, ding.
I have a bar top coffee machine from the building job I'm working on. It needs a few bits you can have for the shop. I'll bring it up next time there. Ooh.
Nice one.
Oh, your man, Mr. Mason from the Vape, has phoned me about 4 times since I've come back with coffee machines.
Oh, has I?
Yeah.
Have you spoke to the bosses at your work yet about it?
I've put
I know you've been playing catch up at work since you were off for that week, and it's been a bit manic. But
through to see what can happen. But I need to speak to the vape shop owners as well.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got to be coffee machines. They actually really are great coffee machines and great coffee.
Just do it. It's only good for
Just thinking, nobody has Chris on.
On VC? That's right, Chris doesn't use VC.
He has BC?
Yeah. Yeah, because I know I don't think I have him. Hello.
She had no choice. I didn't even tell her.
Oh, you just random butt dialed her then. Hi, Dixie.
Go and get Daddy then. Go and play that game with Daddy then. Go and play the game with Daddy then. Go and play the game with Daddy.
Good afternoon,
Good
Megan.
afternoon, my dear. How are you?
I'm alright.
Somewhere you've got a random protester outside your door now?
Yeah. Mummy, I want to come in. No. No, Mummy says no.
And how are you?
I'm alright. A little bit tired, but I'm alright.
Oh dear.
Had to be done. So for those who don't know, we have got the what's she called again? Orange.
The beautiful purple lady vapor.
Orange
Okay.
bearded man.
My bitch. My bitch. That's enough out of you.
Pale beach who woken up just after a hangover. Megan, they've got such a opinion of you that you drink quite a bit.
I don't see why everybody has this opinion of me. It's just rude.
I know. You were completely sober that weekend, weren't you?
Fucking angel, me. Oh dear.
Yeah, at least said about that.
Jingle
Although
bell,
saying
jingle
that,
bell.
nobody can slap drop like Chris.
If he's still there.
That was the most epic slut drop ever.
Yeah.
And using a light post as a.
Yeah, he knows how to work the pole.
We'll have to speak to the American.
Yeah, John, what happens at Expo stays at Expo, that's all I'm saying.
We'll have to see who's got. That's brilliant. Captured video somewhere along the line. Someone's been
Pardon?
that video.
What, the slut drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daily Vape TV did. It's in his vlog.
I got to speak to. Is it in his vlog?
It's in Daily Vape TV, it's in Nick's vlog.
I haven't seen it. Yeah. So at some stage, Mr. Empire is going to come onto the show, or so he tells us.
Of course he is.
Mike was supposed to. We were supposed to have Mike's on today, but he had to.
Yeah, he had to work, unfortunately.
So
Dogs.
Yeah, it's going to be awkward now over the summer period, going into summer and everything else to get funds and everything else. Noel,
Bye.
take it easy, and remember, Noel, you have to get on the show sometime as well. So let me know when
Yeah.
you're free to come
Yeah.
on either a Sunday or a Wednesday.
Definitely.
And Megan, Michelle wants you to teach her your ways.
And at some point, maybe we should get Hercene and Sean on at the same time, and it could be like a Grumpy's reunion.
Yeah, I never did actually broadcast with Hercene.
Didn't you?
No.
Okay. Well, it'll be a semi-Grumpy's reunion then. 2.5 Grumpies. Just not grumpy enough.
So, Megan, what are you doing on?
Don't even know where it's gone. Oh shit. What's this then today? The G class with the nudge on top.
The nudge? Yes, hashtag Jaeger chai, Andy. Keep it coming. The best hangover cure on the planet, eh, Megan?
Yep. Wait a bit of that under your nose and you're like, morning!
Because the fumes alone make you drunk on the way
Yeah.
past, you know, just have a cup. Yay!
I'm at 186 subscribers now. Just thought I would say.
Ooh. Doing alright then.
Doing grand.
Anyone ordered from SR Vapes? Just want to know if it's a site of interest. Michelle, I have never ordered from them, but I have not heard any bad reports.
I've never ordered from them either.
Never. I don't.
I know whenever, back in the day, whenever Les used to do TBC on the UKN on a Saturday night for the Steels and Deals section, that was one of the websites that he used quite a lot for some of his bargains. So I'm sure there's bound to have been some of the audience that used to watch that show has probably found, you know, good deals on there and have ordered from them. I know I haven't personally, but I've had a look at the website and they do have some pretty good competitive prices.
If Les has used it, then I would say it wouldn't be too bad, Michelle.
Andy's just said he used it.
He ordered from them this week. Well, yeah. Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, I've not heard any complaints about them, so.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
I thought I'd come on and have a wee chat and
Oh,
And how are
I was
you?
looking earlier, but you seemed to be busy, so.
yeah, I had to jump into a call and chat with someone for a little while and jumped on and say hello to everyone and I'm straight. There's no happy vape. I haven't touched it.
So you have not had a vape today yet?
No, I've been vaping.
And you haven't murdered anyone?
No, I just haven't been vaping the happy vape.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
That bandana.
Oh, so you're not chasing unicorns just yet?
No. Hi everyone.
You're saving that for later.
I haven't vaped a happy vape since the last time I was on cast with you on the Wednesday or whenever it was.
Yeah.
Good folks in chat. Zan has decided to come back to the world of reviewing again.
Yeah.
And he has set himself back up with a new channel. I'm just posting the link into chat now. If anybody hasn't got across and subscribed to the gentleman, I actually haven't, Zan, but I do apologise.
You have?
I have now.
He
though.
has now.
You did during the week.
I didn't. It came up saying I hadn't subscribed.
Well, I got a notification during the week, Wednesday or Thursday or whenever it was that you had.
Yeah. Oh, it's for whatever reason it came up there. Oh, it was my own. Well, you've just got Vape Lounge and I subscribed to you now as well.
Well, thank you very much.
So that's 16. You're up to 69 now.
Woohoo!
I'm having to restart all over again because I deleted the channel from last year with all the subs that I did have and all the videos I had. I don't have any of the videos as backup to re-upload, so I'm having to.
Let's do them all again.
I'm having to start all over again.
Why is my cursor stuck on?
Because I'm just that damn good by the looks of it.
Yeah, if you click, Roy has already put the link in there. Michelle, if you go up to the highlighted Vape Lounge NI, where the link is, click on that, that'll take you to Zan's channel.
That is very weird. Why is that doing that?
Hi, Gail.
Hi guys.
Hi, Gail.
Got people in today, she's got a sore head.
And UK Andy is saying congrats on the new home to the both of you.
Thank you very much, Andy.
Yeah, congrats, Sam. Looking forward to seeing your man cave.
I'm very looking forward to seeing my man cave living in it 24 hours a day. Either that or living in the garage with the car. So what's been happening? Still can't do it properly.
Not a lot, mate. Not a lot at all. We took a wee bit more of a serious view to the show today. I don't know if it's working or not. Mine's dropping 16 viewers now. But that must be because Zan and Megan's in. That's funny. Not here to see me. Oh, that link takes me to the nuts. Oh, blimmin' YouTube.
They put the wrong link in.
Yeah. That's it now.
What is it with the mouse on the thing?
I don't know, my foot wouldn't go off it.
Was it on the cast screen?
Yeah, it's on both Zan and Megan's.
Oh yeah, it's kind of having a spaz fit.
Yeah.
Oh, God knows what's causing that.
I know. So what you all waiting on today?
Things and stuff.
Things and
Stuff and things.
Fucking love that answer. Things and stuff. Oh, Megan.
I've just got my usuals.
Megan.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I haven't seen you since 3 o'clock this morning.
I know. Seems
what
such
time?
a long time.
Let me guess, you lot were on a Zoom call?
Yeah. I left at 3:30, I think. About 10 minutes after Megan went, and Gail was still on it until 6 o'clock this morning.
Bloody hell.
Oh God.
I was in my bed not unconscious by, what, 1 o'clock?
I was in bed well before that.
Have we got any photographs of the motorbikes from yesterday?
I got a few, but I haven't uploaded it onto the computer yet. There was that many people there yesterday. There was a lot of times there was either people stepping in front of me, or there was just too many people around me for me to be able to line up the shot properly. So I didn't get overly many. But yeah, I haven't looked at them on the computer yet. So I'll do that when I get home and see how good, bad, or indifferent they are.
I'm looking for.
But I managed, as long as I got a few. That's something at least. But I enjoyed a bloody good day's racing. It was worth it.
Hello, Goddess Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
Yeah, give us some thumbs up.
Fuck, I'm still in top chat. You fucking tit.
Oh, I am as well.
Amateurs.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget, for all the new audience members that have joined us, go up to the top where it says Talk Chat and click that and switch to live chat, and that way you don't miss any of the comments.
I'm sorry, I don't see the point of this talk chat and live chat? Why can he not just left the chat where it was?
No,
Exactly, Zan.
For the replay purposes, you can sort of understand it, but when we're doing a live broadcast, it should automatically log into live chat. That's, that's just my take on it, but...
Evening, Mr. Summerfield.
71 now, Zan.
Thank you, everyone. The first review was supposed to be going up this week, but I'm putting it off until after. Because with everything and having to start packing up and everything else that I have to do, it's for you, amateur. With everything else I have to do, I just don't have the time. So the first review will go up after I move and I'm in my man cave.
Yeah, you might as well wait until you've got everything all in and you're set up perfect. And yes, moving is a stress fest, very much so.
Zan, the happy hunk of Scottish manliness.
Thank you, Mr. Summerfield. I love you, bald head, as well.
Such a love fest going on here.
I know, right? That's how we like it, though.
Everybody loves everybody.
Well, I'm vaping something a little bit different today.
What
are we on today?
Kenzai with my G-Class, which I haven't used in quite a while because I've been just making out.
On the purge, yeah.
But I started cleaning the mic this morning, so I put it away. So I decided to bring this out and vape.
Hi, Chris.
Welcome back,
Chris.
Yeah, I'm back.
What juice have you in, Zan?
Aye.
I think you've got Rabina left.
I haven't had any of that since last week.
Yeah, why do you think I got the rage-filled hatred thrown at me on Wednesday night because I waved a bottle of it past the camera?
What I have noticed is I need to change my cotton with it at least every 2 days, if not every day.
What, with the Ribena?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know that, is she?
No?
No.
I think it just sort of makes everything all black and sluggish.
No, because I'm using mine in the Vaporesso kit at home. And when did I change the coil on that? I've been using it since Expo. It was a brand new coil that I'd put in at Expo, and I changed the coil on the Vaporesso on Friday. So that was 2 weeks I got out of that coil with that juice.
It depends on what coils you use, I think, Zan, as well.
No. Well, I had to change it at least every 2-3 days. Anyway, the juice that I'm on Kilberry.
Kilberry, yes. Kilberry for the win.
I love
That's
this.
lovely.
I love it.
It's really good. It is good stuff.
I found another favourite. Really nice.
The
Although
only thing about it is those like hen's teeth.
It's nice in the tank, but I prefer it on a dripper.
You must have got a thicker version of it then, because the version I had of the Kilberry was actually very thin to try and use on a dripper. Megan's got her bottle. I sent it across. That's it there. It's quite thin, isn't it, Megan?
Mhm. Yeah.
Awesome flavour though.
Mhm. I know, Chris. Got my own room.
Yeah, yours is a good bit thicker, Zan.
Although I did during the week buy some boss shots, and I haven't bought them for quite a while because I'm always doing shots, and then
Megan with a professional setup there.
PG.
It's really
So I got screwed. Only the 250ml bottle. And on the website, this one is called Kilberry, but on the bottle it says
Keyberry. Yeah.
But it's completely, it's called something else. It's called Kilbury on the site, but on the bottle it's...
Megan, you have a nice wee space there just to your left-hand side. You could put a nice little sign up there.
I know I need to paint it and put everything up.
No, you need to do the whole reviewer thing and get yourself a light bulb.
I've got one, it's up there. It's just...
Well, get it mounted on that blank space behind you.
I'm sure that's the one that Michael knocked down over himself the other night.
Probably.
Just painting the wall green,
Yeah.
not a green screen. I'll be painting the whole man cave green.
Oh God, you were doing a David then, you'd be like...
See that? You see the way he ducked there? He was waiting on something getting launched at him from the other side of the room.
I don't think she helped me.
In your only world.
I don't think she helped me.
Yes, I heard you.
She held me. She's not biting, no.
No.
Not biting.
You can get to fuck it, can't you?
No, I can get to fuck. Oh, as usual.
Well, believe it or not, that's us at 4:30.
So we finished already? Have I left it too late to call in, bastard?
Yeah, you did, Sam.
Oh.
But
It's just,
folks, don't forget 7 p.m. tonight. Sad show with Mr. Chris Empire.
Nick, Daily Vape TV, Mike's Mix Reviews, and Jay, Live Vape and Chill.
Yeah. Thank you, buddy.
And potentially some other guests if they decide to call in.
It's always a good laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's safe to say, Mr. Summerfield.
Yeah.
What is your favourite colour, Zan?
Green.
Yeah, it is your favourite colour, so you know, I think you should like to go with your favourite colour.
Oh, Gail, I didn't know that. Vic is going to be on with Mike Vapes and Vape and Fagan tonight. So 1 a.m. UK time. If you're a night bird, pop over and give that a watch. Tell Vic we sent you and you'll be grand.
But yeah, so that's another show, folks, for anybody that's staying up late.
See you later, Michelle.
See you later, Michelle. Enjoy.
Yeah, Vic is on a roasting show tonight. Uh-oh.
He was split roast.
Yeah, I could imagine there's probably going to be several of these and a hell of a lot of right fucking theirs.
More than likely.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies first. Megan, would you like anything to say before we depart for this afternoon?
Bye, guys. I'm sorry that I've not been on long, but hi and bye.
Daniel?
Huh?
Dan the man.
Thank you. Hello, goodbye. It appears I came on too late today and I've only got like 5 minutes, but I'm sure I'll clash again at some point in the future.
You're
Thank you very much.
always more than welcome, Sam.
Yep, anytime, honey.
Bunny?
Yeah, just thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a pleasure as always, and if we don't see you Wednesday night, we'll see you back here again next Sunday afternoon. So thank you guys. Oh, and yeah, don't forget Chris, 7 o'clock tonight, Super Awesome Vape Show. Yay! Your turn, Roy.
I don't have any UNVC to call in the future.
Chris, I'll fire you my email on Facebook in a bit and just go into VC and add it.
Yeah. And just from me, thank you to Megan, Zan, and Bunny for joining in today. And thank you to every single person in chat for joining in and being here. And we shall see you on Wednesday night, hopefully with the Vaping Postman in tow. Megan, Wednesday night?
Yeah, you're on. No escape. No
escape.
getting away from it.
And remember, folks, stay intimate. And we'll see you again. Take care for now. Achoo, Babs.